how you doing? This might be a short one here, but thought I'd show you what a rainstorm looks like. Hopefully you can see this. You can see out there a big long gray line in the distance. That's the rain. It's moving in over my car, and it's probably going to be pouring on top of me any minute. As you can see here on my windshield, got some raindrops on it. But yeah, you can see the rain off in the distance. So pretty wild. This is my usual drive over to my parents' house. So yeah, just doing my thing, just doing a little drive here. It's about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me get my wipers here. It was a nice day. It still is. It's just a little cloudy and rainy. I really can't remember a summer like this that we've had where it hasn't rained very much. So I actually get excited when it rains just because it never rains anymore. Just kind of get rain like this where it's it's gray, it's a little windy, but it's not pouring out, which is crazy. But I don't know if you could just notice that. See how it's gray over there? It's like a white mist. That's the rain, which I find pretty strange. I haven't really seen this type of rain anywhere else in the world where you can just kind of see it. You know, usually it's just raining everywhere. It's dark, it's gray, but it's pretty much clear above me, and it's raining over there. So yeah, I'll just try and shoot the water here for you for a little bit. Give you a little bit of a nice view, hopefully, of the street too. All the cars going by. I don't know if you can do that. Oh man, what do you call it? It's the street tour when you go on Google and you type in an address, and then as you would say, you're going to take a walk. Never tried to do it on this street before, but boy, if you can, this might be one of the most enjoyable walks you could take. Just go onto Google and I don't know, just type in Indian River Drive, Port St. Lucie, or no, not Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce. That should put you somewhere on this road, and hopefully you can do that street tour and go take a walk. Because I'm telling you, this is one of the most beautiful drives I've ever done. I must have done this, oh God, easily 100, 200 times now, at least. And every time I drive down this road, it's almost like the first time. I just so enjoy it. It's so beautiful. It's kind of hard to get bored with this. And there's always, the weather, or there's sometimes lots of boats going up and down. You'll see people fishing in these waters. You can actually almost walk right across, believe it or not. It's not that deep. I went out, I'd say out to the middle, and it was almost up. Yeah, it was about up to my neck, but I could still walk. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A little dangerous. There's no sharks or anything in there because we would call this water brackish, which means it's half salt water and then it's half river water. So the sharks really can't swim in here. They can't live in that water. But there are stingrays. I'm sure you know what stingrays are, and those can be deadly. You know, those their tails will get into you, and that's not good. That's not good at all. And there are some snakes in there too. We would call them water moccasins, and if they bite you, they are pretty poisonous, and you don't want to be in the middle of that river and have to drag yourself all the way out and then try and get in your car or call the cops or ambulance or something. It wouldn't be good. So usually you wear some boots or something, something rubber to protect you. Although I have to say the last few times I did go in there, I was in shorts and sneakers and just decided, whatever, I'll be all right. So I was lucky. I think the only real dangerous part actually is the current. That current in there is really strong. We have Hurricane Igor. It's just come and gone, but it really whipped up the winds around here and the waves and of course the current. So that stuff can pull you under the water really fast or just push you downstream. Yeah, actually, the last time I did walk out there, I must have walked straight, but you don't really realize it, but the water is so powerful that when you turn around to look where you came from, you're way down the river. And sure enough, I must have went down almost 1 or 2 kilometers down the river, and I really didn't even notice it. You're just too light to take the current. So, that's that. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool experience. I guess the only other dangerous thing too is people love to get absolutely shit-faced drunk, drive their boats, and if you get someone that's a jerk or a real idiot, um, they like to bring their boats up real close to you. The waves that will hit you, it's called a wake, and the wakes will come and they'll topple you. They'll knock you down or they'll pull you underwater. So it's not good. That's pretty dangerous. And you've had some people that just get too drunk and they'll hit somebody, and the propellers they'll chew you apart. And it's really sad. And there's a man that happened to about a month or so ago, and the blades from the engine, the propellers, it ripped his legs off. Poor guy. So yeah, you don't want that to happen, of course. As always, when something's a hell of a lot of fun, there's usually a lot of danger involved, and of course it's so much fun going into this water here, but there's a lot of dangerous things too. So that's that. I'm going to be making my turn up here, so I'm going to have to pull the camera away. So that's the river. Wave goodbye. Adios, Mr. River. I'm pretty sure I showed you this before too. This is just like the swamp. I don't want to call it the Everglades, but pretty similar. Wow, what's going on here? I can see a school bus up here. School buses, when they come up the railroad tracks, they have to stop. They look both ways. They'll open up the door, make sure there's not a train coming, and then they take off. That's basically what that guy was doing there. Actually, I just put up on my Facebook the other day, or actually, no, it was today. I put up a picture of a turtle crossing the road. That was here. I think I told you last time I took a video here, you see all sorts of animals trying to cross back and forth. Sure enough, there's a turtle. And it really messed up too, because I stopped to take a picture, but he was right in the middle of the road and looked like he was going to make it. But there was an old man behind me, and he stopped his car and he got out. So as I was driving off, I could see that he was going to go and pick the turtle up and put him on the side of the road. People do that, which is really cool. But behind that old man was a really big pickup truck and a bunch of rednecks, and they're blasting their horn, as if to say, why the hell are you stopping? So as I'm looking in my rear view mirror, I saw that redneck in his truck go right around the old man, and he drove right over the freaking turtle. I don't know if he killed him or not. Maybe not. Some of those turtle shells are actually really strong, but that's really messed up. So that just goes to show you some of the people down here, they just don't think. So that type of stuff really pisses me off. You can't wait a minute or so just for a poor old animal. One day it could be that redneck's dog or something that gets out of his house, and you'd like it if someone drove around the dog. You wouldn't want him to do what that guy did, and just drive off and drive over his dog. Pretty stupid. So that's Florida, amongst my many stories I always tell you about people being dumb down here. And now you're starting to figure it out yourself by calling our customer helplines, which is really funny because there's no help involved at all. Oh man, I'm so sorry for that, but you know what? You need to get used to America, and well, there's a great taste of it right there. Oh, unfortunately. But not all companies are like that, of course. Um, you might not get any help, but usually people will be friendly and they'll say, I'm sorry, I can't help you for this and that. And sometimes it doesn't make any sense. There's no reasoning to it, but at least the people will be friendly to you. Not sure if they use this term or not by you, but we have a saying here that the customer is always right. Which, when you're the customer, that's a nice thing, but I don't know, when you're like me and you have to work in a hotel and the customer's wrong, it's not so easy to say. But yeah, the customer's always right. So I don't know if you have another customer service experience that doesn't go right. You could always tell them that. Like, didn't you forget the customer's always right? And see what they have to say to you. They might laugh or not. So almost at my parents now. I'm getting there. Not sure if you can see the clouds. Kind of interesting. Well, this area is kind of boring. It's the old part of town. I got to go through here to get to my parents, but it's nothing really exciting to show you. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I've got a million things to say, but I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling out, enjoying I don't want to say a lazy day, but just one day where I didn't have to do anything for anybody. And I like helping my friends, and of course I love talking to you and all that good stuff. Um, I don't know. Just as soon as I seem to have lost my job, everyone realized, oh, Andre's around, and it's really nice. Everyone wants to hang out and stuff, but when you tell them you can't or whatever, everyone gets disappointed, and it's just a big headache. Or you hang out with one friend, and then the other friend finds out, and then say, oh, why'd you tell me you couldn't hang out with me, but you're hanging out with this person, and I can never win. So I chilled out and did a little bit of soccer work today. Tried to contact some people that might be able to help me and make things better. Sent a few emails to some of the coaches in my league, and they're still into it, so that's good. Oh, let's see if I can catch this light here. Nope. Damn it. Oh well. All right. So yeah, so I just did some soccer stuff, and that was that.